Hey guys, hey guys, this is Vaughn Ryder, back with another episode of Well Done, my Let's Play on the VintageBeef Fan Server. And after that ridiculous incident in the last episode with my garden that I really hated, I basically tore everything but the hedges down and rebuilt it, and I am much happier. This is the roof, by the way. This is the horrible roof. But anyway, I've redone the gardens, and look at this! Look at it! Isn't it gorgeous? I'm so much happier with it right now. So, obviously some sections are not finished. These four back here are not done. This one has been started. But what I've been doing is I've got a double row of hedges that are too high on the outside, and then I've got a single thick, well, some of them are double thick, but I've got a second set of hedges on the inside. And inside of each of those hedges I've got little bits of things, so it's very nice. You know, I've left lots of walking space. There's two wide walking spaces around most of it. Little torches, tiki torches, so like this is like a little desert themed one with cacti and some shrubs and sand. And I've created this tree. I don't love the tree, but it's felt like it needed a tree of some sort, and there's not really a desert tree. I wish they had like a palm tree or something, but created this kind of thing. So that's nice. You can walk over here. Ooh, a little birch tree. A little bench. You can sit on the bench, enjoy the scenery. This has got water, some reeds, some flowers. Very pretty. And it's a little more gardeny. I don't know, like it fits the whole theme better, I think. On this side we've got a jungle tree with some lantern beans on it. Oh, some netherwort. One of the nice things about the episode that I put up last night, or yesterday, last episode, is that Abyssal Spawn, also known as Fallen on the server, saw it, and he had netherwort and soul sand, so he came over and brought me some. Kept me company while I was redesigning. So that's nice. I put some red flowers around it just to give it a little more variety. There's not really a lot of nether stuff that you could put in here, so that was kind of like the red theme. So that's nice. The jungle tree doesn't really match, but I wanted to have another type of tree in here. This side, ooh, vines, another bench, and this one's got wheat, and these are watermelons and pumpkins. Two of them have not grown, probably because the ticks are kind of weird. They have to grow diagonally, but eventually there will be one there and one there. Some wheat. Just some basic, general, kind of weird plant stuff, but I like it. I like it a lot more than what I had before, because now, you know, you've got, it's more like, I don't know if you've been to, like, big garden areas, but this is a little more, I don't know, it's more of what I had in mind, so it's still kind of weird, but I like it a lot more. So this one is only half done. I've still got to plot out the center part, and of course the other three. This will be mirrored on that other side, and these two will be mirrored. And I don't know exactly what's going to go in each box until I get there. I still need to plant a spruce tree, and unfortunately there's not really a lot of like desert stuff, like desert plant life. Going through here, I'm kind of running low on different things, so I might do like the spruce tree with maybe yellow flowers, since I have red flowers at the other one. I don't know. I'm going to work on it. I'm going to plan. I'm sure that there are some plants somewhere that I haven't thought about. Plus, there's trees that I could plant that, if I don't let them grow, could still look like something. And there's probably stuff I'm forgetting. I've been using birch tree leaves for all of the hedges. I was going to use oak, but since I'm mostly in a desert, oak leaves look this color, and I like this color more. Birch spruce leaves look nice too. I think this is spruce leaves. They're a little different colored, a little darker, and have a little different shape. So I could theoretically use that in like a desert, or not a desert, a snow biome section. I could also try to put snow. This is a desert biome, but you can see over here it switches into beach biome. So for instance here, except for this little corner, I don't think snow will melt, so I could put snow golems or ice or something. So I've got some ideas. I will think about it. Maybe some reeds and ice, another little water pond. But anyway, I wanted to give you guys a really quick view of what I've got halfway done, just so that it's not suddenly all finished, and I'll bring you guys back when it's done. Also, really quick, I want to show you something else that I've been working on, and it was here last time too, and I just forgot to show it off. Down here, I've expanded one section a little bit. You can see back there, that hole. It's just a big empty dirt room right now. Big empty room. But I'm going to push it back a little further, and I think, not 100% sure, but I think this is going to be a tree farm. Just because I don't have one, and I think I need one, and my living area is kind of weird, especially with this garden going in. It's taking away a lot of my vertical height. I mean, I could go make a forest somewhere, but I kind of like the idea of just having like an easily accessible small tree farm in here. So I think that's what the plan is for right now. It's nothing to look at, but I wanted to show it off just because I like to have some in-progress shot, so this is the in-progress shot of that. Anyway, I'll bring you guys back once I get a little further on the gardens. Alright guys, we're back, and I have been busy. Look at this place. It's gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. I'm very pleased with it. So after my last episode, I got the nether wart. I think I already mentioned this. Got that going. Got this going. Finished everything off. Things have started to finally grow in. I don't know if the melon and pumpkins will ever grow to these two particular blocks, but whatever. They're going. Oh, rain. I put a birch tree here, some mushrooms into there. Got these rare ferns to go in here. Really happy with them. Took a bit to find some of those. I think they're a little rare now. I don't know that they spawn anymore. But fortunately I found some. So that's done. I would still like to have something else in here, but I'm kind of limited on plants. This is like a small little section. I put a chair and just a birch tree. Put the signs around the trees. I think it makes them look more placed as opposed to just like randomly grown there. So this one and that one are exactly the same. They're very small little areas. So I just thought some bone meal, a little chair, tree, works perfect. Ah, the mushrooms. I'd forgotten all about mushrooms, and then I was suddenly like, oh, I need to add mushrooms. It was a bit tricky to get them to grow, but I did it, and I even got some mushrooms down here going, some more fern in here. It's not perfect. I had to put torches on the tops of the mushrooms to keep mobs from spawning up there at night, and that kind of annoys me, but it's a pretty minor thing. Otherwise, I'm very pleased with that. And over here, we've got this area. The only thing really left that I want to do is add some lily pads, because I don't have enough to really add them. I would like to put some more lily pads in the pond as well in here. But, hey, heck. But I don't have enough. I haven't found any yet. So that's the one thing that I'm kind of missing. And of course, I'll restructure things a little bit once I get carrots and things on the 1.4 update. But otherwise, I'm very pleased. The place looks amazing. Especially, I mean, if I do say so myself, tooting my own horn, I know. But I've also, been busy with that as well. I didn't only put the roof on, though. I've been super busy inside. So, the place has got tops now. And it's not perfect, but the shape of this thing is very irregular. So, I did the best that I could, and it looks much better than it did. I mean, at least it's got points now. I also added the windows going up the sides. Ah, circle stone. I've actually got 3 here and 2 up there. That does not mean that I have found a jungle temple, unfortunately. But there's a girl on the server, well, a lady on the server named Cimarol, and she had a bunch of them from when you could make them through that duplication thing, and she gave me 7 for helping her with the build project, and I decided to use a couple of them there. What else have I done? Well, I put glass in all over the windows that didn't have windows, and I completed this spiral staircase on both sides all the way up. And this helps, of course, to get you up to the top. Both of them are pretty much identical. They just go up, and they go, and I added the windows all the way around, so that looks much better. Adds a little natural lighting, which helps a lot. These rooms are exactly the same, pretty much. Very uninteresting on the inside. I might eventually put something up here. I don't know. It bugs me that there's no windows, but of course you can't have windows. So for now, it's just that, but it seems a little more functional. I've started putting a few little decorations around the place. You might have seen a potted plant or something. This is now finished so that you can walk from here to there. Put some windows in. Nice big windows on the sides here. And that is... But wait, there's more! That is not all that I have done. I have also... I redid this staircase. Yeah, I don't know if you remember how it was before, but it's centered now. It was kind of over here before, so now it's centered, and I think that makes a little more sense. And I also raised it up so that you can walk underneath it to here. And you guys may remember how this room looked. Well, I've added a ceiling to it, and that helps a lot. It feels like a much bigger space now, because before the building kind of ended here, and it was just like an entrance. So now you've got this area as well. Now, I don't know about the flooring. I assume that I'm going to eventually redo all of the floors, so this is just kind of a temporary floor. But I put the ceiling on, and that makes me happy. See, there's a plant. They're just long corridors, so I don't know if I would want to eventually put like a wall here and turn this into like a bedroom, or something. They're kind of small for bedrooms, but it feels kind of weird to just have like corridor halls that go nowhere. So... things to think about, and it's exactly the same on the other side as well. Ba-ba-da-ba. And I wasn't quite sure what I wanted to do here, but I made it a little balcony, and I think that works out nicely. So you can step out to here and see stuff, and then you can also walk all the way along here. And it's a relatively thin, narrow area. It's too wide, but with the iron bars along here, it makes it more or less like 1.5 to 1 wide. But I think that's just enough. And I opted to go with the iron bars instead of the wooden gates, just because it blends a little better. And for now, I'm okay with that. You can see kind of how the top looks. I ended up going with a stair set and then half slabs. So it lets you have a bit of a raised here, but it doesn't go so high that it blocks the kind of castling. You can't really get out there. I haven't put a door out, and I may never put a door out because it's not really a place to go. But this is what you can see on the top here. It's just kind of gives it a little bit of a tiered look, and then because it's not a full block, it's only a half slab, it doesn't block this, because if I'd raised it up another one, then their ceiling would be here, and then these would be sticking out, and it would just look a little weird. It just didn't look quite right. So this makes me happy. Got a lot done. It took quite a while. And I also spent a long time harvesting some wood in my non-functioning tree farm. I mean, I do have a snow biome right there, and sometimes I pop over there to harvest wood. But this way, when I was doing it inside, I don't have to worry about creepers, or if it becomes night, or whatever. So I've been busy, and I feel pretty good. So now I feel like I can start to go and like decorate and like put furniture and think about what I want to do with these floors, because I don't intend to keep it just plain wood floors. I mean, it might be wooden floors, but I want there to be some sort of decoration or wool or pattern or something. So I've got some ideas that I want to do, and part of me, I kind of like how this room looks much warmer with the wood, and then you walk out here and this feels much cooler with almost like you're outside. So I kind of like that. So I might keep this floor stone and this one wood, but I'm not 100% sure about that. If you have any suggestions or ideas, though, let me know definitely. I'm trying to think if I did anything else. It took so long to do all of this. Well, you can see how in here this floor is completely different, you know, and I've actually done designs and patterns and things down here. This room still needs to get done. I don't want this to just be this. And this room needs to have something done to it, because it used to be my like temporary storage room, and now that I use storage downstairs, I don't do anything in here. So I would definitely like to decorate some more. I don't think I've done anything down here. Oh, I did. Oh, I showed you guys my strip mines already. So I think that's it. Oh, I planted some trees back here, as you can see. Strip mining. Not strip mining. What am I talking about? Tree farming. I upped my spruce tree saplings quite a bit, which is always nice. It's basically a perfect size for spruce trees, it'll grow most jungle wood trees, but obviously the really, really tall ones won't grow in here. And that's fine, because I don't really want to cut down the really, really big ones anyway. I know I showed you guys my strip mine. Oh, I changed the color of the leaves on here. I was using the oak leaves, and in the desert they're kind of yellowish. So I switched it to the birch leaves that are what I have for the hedges, and I like that much better. It looks much lusher and greener and prettier. My sexy pumpkin farm. Yes, I said sexy pumpkin farm. Yeah, I don't think I've spent a lot of time cleaning up the strip mine on my Get in Shape series as well. I made like an extra storage room there as well. But I think I already, yeah, I haven't done anything on here since I showed last episode. And I haven't strip mined either. I've been busy doing building. Oh yeah. I'm trying to think if anything else happened. It was funny because while I was building, everybody came over and helped me and visited. And for some reason, whenever people come to my house, they start fighting each other and killing each other. And I just had like 5 guys over here. I'm sitting over here counting hedges and trying to mirror it, and they're busy killing each other. I don't know why that's cobble. I'm sure that is cobble for a reason. I'm sure that's something to do with the design outside. Bugs me because on the inside it looks like it shouldn't be cobble. But I bet it's something up there. So, I'm very happy. The one sad thing about putting a roof on there is I can't really jump up there as easily now and get a nice overview of the place. But it is starting to look really good. Like, I don't want to like toot my own horn, but I am starting to feel like I actually live here. Like, it's actually like a place that I want people to come visit and see and show off. I really like the way that all of the hedges come together. It's definitely much more of the kind of garden that I was thinking of when I originally started. And by spacing all of the things out more than I had originally in last episode, it really lets me, you know, expand. Because I had so much stuff in that first one, it would have had nothing in any of the other ones. And there are a few duplications, and I might still put some pumpkins, like, in the snow kind of biome, because you get a lot of pumpkins in snow areas. And, like, that big mushroom is kind of an eyesore, but I don't know. I'm okay with it. Like, the brown one you barely notice, but the red one is so big. But I feel like I should also have them to represent, and so on and so forth. Maybe I need to put signs around the bases of those. Anyway, I feel like I've covered like a lot of like the really big stuff. Like the big garden area is something that I wanted to deal with. The fountain, the gardens, and like putting the roofs up. I feel like I've accomplished like some really big, giant tasks. So next, I don't know what I really want to focus on. I might want to focus on the backyard, the back area. I don't know what I want to put on back here, but I feel like there should definitely be something here. I know I have a big water feature out front, but I'm thinking like a pool might be nice back here or something. Really don't know. I mean, if you guys have any suggestions, let me know. But I definitely feel like there should be something that this balcony is overlooking. Whoa. Didn't know you could jump over iron bars like that. Huh. Learn something new every day. But yeah, I mean, obviously I can take these trees out, and there should be something back here. Definitely should be something. And I can't decide if I should keep this grass or if I should put like a walkway out here that's cobble or something. I think it probably should have some sort of stone or patterned walkway other than grass. These 3 make me want to make it stone, at least a border of stone. I really can't get rid of those because they are part of the staircase. And although I could technically move the staircase back one, like it would upset the pattern of this room, and then it would also not connect to this, so it's much easier just to integrate those 3 stones into like a pattern out here. So that's an idea. I definitely also need to work on lighting, because I've got a lot of weird lighting. I mean, look how dark it is right here. So I don't want mobs spawning down here, and I don't really want torches all over the floor. Like right now I have torches all over the floor because I was just trying to like throw light everywhere to keep mobs from spawning. I mean, I know you guys probably know how that goes, and I am a big old wussy wuss and don't like freaking unexpected mobs. I know some people prefer to keep it a little less illuminated so that you get the occasional fun make it not so easy game, whatever. I'm not that guy, okay? I don't like mobs. I want to be free to roam around. Like, I don't mind mobs when I'm out caving or something, but if I'm in my house, I don't want creepers creeping. So I've been walking around trying to replace torches, at least by putting them on the walls so it looks a little better. Did that more upstairs. But I would also like to eventually just implement some sort of lights. Either glowstone or redstone. They don't necessarily have to be powered. Like, I mean, obviously if they're redstone lamps, they can be powered, but they don't need to be like the automated kind that turn on at night by themselves or whatever. But yeah, I put a lot of torches up here. These technically should probably be lower. I don't know. But at least they're not on the floor. I definitely put them... I think it was this level that I cleaned up a bunch. No, it was this level. As much as I cleaned them up, they're still everywhere. But yeah, I put a bunch more, like, lower. Yeah, I don't know why these ended up here. Because on the other side, you can see they're all at the 2 level high. Anyway, this episode might be a little short. Basically, I did all the building off camera just because it's easier for me that way. And I just want to show it off. I don't really have any topics to talk about. But yeah, so I feel like there needs to be one there. But like, how would you put like a light fixture here if it's not a torch on the floor? I don't know. Just don't know. But yeah, it's starting to look like a place. I'm so happy. Yay! It's sad, like, I want all of my friends from like my Get in Shape series to get on here so that they can walk around my castle and see it. Because my Get in Shape series doesn't have much of a build. I mean, I've been on the VintageBeef Fan Server now for about 2 months, so obviously I've had a lot of time to really build here. Of course, I've been on the other server for a long time too, and this is dark. I feel like this needs to have light. Obviously, mobs aren't going to spawn on a wall, but it just looks dark. But yeah, I wish I could get all of my friends on here so that they could see this build. Because, I mean, obviously they can watch this video, but it's just not the same. It's just not the same as, like, actually getting to walk around here. So that's a bit of a shame. And of course I would love to get the people on the VintageBeef Fan Server, at least the people that I've become friends with, to get them on the Get in Shape series so that they could see that build and so on and so forth. It's just a shame that there's not an easier way to take care of that sort of stuff. It's still raining. Who knew? Did it get daylight and then it feels like it's been dark all this whole recording? But I've been recording for like 20 minutes, so it can't have been. Anyway, I'm sorry that that's not a more attractive view, like, in the daylight, but that looks pretty cool, don't you think? With the arches, my crazy walkway, bam! That is one other thing I wanted to do, is I want to eventually find a village and start getting a little village going out on that island over there. So maybe in the next few days I will go exploring, because there has to be a village somewhere around here that I can steal at least 2 villagers from. And it looks like I need to bone meal a little bit more. And I have to decide if I want to do something like with this area where these end. So lots of like little detail things. I mean, the village will be a big thing, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, I feel like that should have an ending of some sort. But overall, I'm very happy. Thank you guys so much for the suggestions that I got last episode. I already kind of had an idea of what I wanted to do, so I didn't take all of the suggestions. Oh, I know Ninja Ethos said he wanted me to replace the sand in here with dirt, and I might do that. I haven't yet. The problem is that, since this platform, I mean, have I gone down there recently? Have you seen what it looks like under there? Most of this area is still only 1 thick. So once you get to the edge here and go down, you can pretty much tell where everything is. And people have come over here and harvested some sand. So the area that is, I don't exactly know where it is. And this comes and goes. I mean, it's a dune. So since there's water there, it's a little more difficult to... This is probably where it is. Yeah, I think this is it right here. So I need to fill this in with with dirt so that I can, so that when I thought I got all of those. I went around and cut up, sheared them all. Do I have shears on me? Don't have shears on me, and I'm starving to death. Anyway, so I might switch it for sand, or switch the sand for dirt later, but it's a bit of a tedious chore. Look, you can see this is the bottom of that thing. I mean, of the fountain, and the fountain itself is right here. It's kind of weird, isn't it? That's how it works, you guys. That's how it works. My crazy underside. Part of me wants to clean this up because you can go down here and look at it, but the rest of me is kind of like, nope, it's the seedy underside. And it's funny when you see like pigs or dogs or something down here. Not many mobs down here anymore, fortunately, but it does still happen. Anyway, that was the secret underside. Ah, how did I miss that? So, will I or won't I change the sand to dirt? I don't know. Tune in next time and see and find out. If you bug me about it enough, maybe eventually I will. Probably when I find some lily pads, I'll do it. Otherwise, you've just got to deal with it. Deal with it! Deal with it. Alright, I think that is it. I've given you guys a nice tour of everything, and I'm pretty happy. Let me know what you guys think, and if you have any ideas for lighting, definitely let me know there. Otherwise, thank you guys so much for watching. I am like 4 subscribers away from 9 freaking hundred, so let's get some more subscribers going. I'm going to have another magnet giveaway when I hit 1,111. So, slowly getting there. Let's make it go a little faster. Woo! Alright, my name is Von Ryder. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time.